everyone, my name is Helene and I have decided to challenge myself. Basically, I have found a very interesting list on the internet called the BBC Top 100 Books. It is a list of 100 books that people say that they love the most. Obviously, I'm very interested to read some of these books, so I have basically challenged myself to read these 100 books, or at least most of them. Now I'm going to put a link to the list down below, but I have the list here and I have actually printed it out and I have highlighted the books that I have already read, and that is 26. So that means I only have 74 more to go. But I know that I'm not going to read some of the books because I've already DNF'd them. That's actually the very first book on the list, The Lord of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien. I'm not going to read that series, and that's because I have already tried reading it twice in my life and I decided to not finish it twice in my life. So I don't want to spend any more time on that story. But other than that, I think I'm going to read most of these books within the next couple of years. Because, as I said, I've already read most of them. No, that's a lie. I've already read 26 of them and I have loved those books. That's what makes this list so interesting. It contains some titles that I really want to read and I'm sure I'm going to love these books. Some of the books I've already read are the Harry Potter books, To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee, Middlemarch by George Eliot, The Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Salinger. I've also read Memoirs of a Geisha by Arthur Golden, and it continues. But some of the books that I haven't read that I'm very excited to read are, for instance, 1984 by George Orwell, and The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis. What else do we have? His Dark Materials by Philip Pullman, Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. It also has Gone with the Wind by Margaret Mitchell. I'm not sure I'm going to read that one. I watched the movie and that was good, but I'm not sure I want to devote several hours of my life reading the book. Maybe I will take a look at that. I have considered doing this list, reading the books from this list for several months now. The reason that I've decided to do it now is because of my Kindle, because most of these books are books I want to read, but I don't necessarily want to buy the physical copies of them. With my Kindle, I can now buy them, read them, and if I really love them, then I will buy a physical copy for my collection. That's basically all I had to say. I hope you are with me on this, and if you want to read some books from this list as well, then please let me know in the comments, because it would be a lot of fun to read the books together with some people. And also let me know if you see some books on the list that you really want for me to read very soon, because I like recommendations. That's all I had to say. Thank you so much for watching and happy reading. Bye bye!